What's up, y'all? So today I want to talk about a subject that y'all might think is crazy or something, but it's really the truth, though. That's as crazy as it seems. It's the truth. So the subject is human cloning. So, believe it or not, lots of people on this planet are really clones. Like they are cloning people in hospitals. They even clone babies in the womb with what they call epidural shots. I actually have a video of Bobby Hemmett saying something about that on my YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link in the description. They're cloning babies with epidural shots. They shoot the epidural in your spine, and what they do is they replace your baby with a clone. They also clone lots of these people that go to jail. If you look it up, there's lots of stories about the police coming or the guards in jail coming and getting people from their jail cells and then bringing them back like the next day. There's folks that go get surgery and get cloned too. And I know y'all think that it will take a lot of technology and lots of money to make clones, but think about it. The ones who rule this world make the money. So money does not really exist to them. They don't need money to buy things. They make all the things that we buy from them. They make all the money and they make all the stuff that we buy with the money. You really think they really need to go check their bank account and say, okay, well, do I really want to spend $100 million on a cloning place? No, they don't have to go check their budget in order to spend money. They just spend however much they want. They don't even have to buy stuff. As a matter of fact, they just make it. And they've been cloning people since the beginning of this human race. That's where the human race even comes from. The human race comes from clones. To begin with, the human race came from clones. So, like, for instance, white people were created through a cloning accident, as much as it sounds crazy, because they had cloned the spiritual aspects of the gods and put them into black people. And that's why lots of folks are becoming woke today, because those are the people that were spiritually cloned from the gods. Now, when they then they try to clone people on the physical world through grafting different animals and things like that in order to come up with this evolutionary race of people. But it kind of backfired on them, and we came out with what we call white people, Caucasian people. And that explains a lot of the reason why Caucasian people like to have sex with animals. I know not all of them do, but lots of Caucasian people like to have sex with animals because they have animal DNA within them. So they feel sexually attracted to lots of animals because they are kin to those animals. So we have had cloning technology on this planet since the beginning of time. Like, y'all got to understand that technology is not what they make it seem like. Technology is not as unadvanced as they make it seem. Way back when humanity was created, they had technology that is hundreds of thousands of times more advanced than the technology that we have now. And then you can look this up. They've dug up cell phones that were like thousands of years old. They had cell phones way back then. They had cell phones. They had technology to communicate with people that was way more advanced than even cell phones. I'm telling you, check out these ancient civilizations. Atlantis, Lemuria, Sumeria. Check them out. All these had advanced technology. But back to the cloning. They're cloning lots of people. Lots of people in America are actually clones. They think they're real people, and they're really clones. I know it sounds crazy, but this government has been cloning people for a long time because they want control of all the people. What's a better way to get control of all the people than to clone them and program them to how you want them to be? Watch iRobot. Watch iRobot. They start to have robots taking control of this whole planet on that movie iRobot. And there was another movie where you would go to jail if you thought about a crime. Like, you just think about a crime, and suddenly they know exactly what you were thinking and come arrest you for a conspiracy. All these movies they come out with like that, the futuristic movies, are telling you how they want it to be in the future. Also watch Metropolis. That's a movie from the 1930s. It's a really old movie. It doesn't even have any voices on it, and it shows lots of people walking around like robots doing the work for the elites, so-called. And that's how they want it to be. And they're starting it out by cloning people, and now that they're bringing it to our attention by putting out these celebrities being cloned so that we get desensitized to it and used to it. Because if they didn't want us to know about clones, we wouldn't know about them. They control all the airways. They control all the YouTube, all the internet, all the TV. They control all that. If they didn't want us to know about it, we wouldn't know about it. So they're trying to get us used to these clones now. And if you look into it, they're also coming up with these robot bodies that you'll be able to have sex with, and they're going to be putting these out pretty soon. Look all this stuff up. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to find the links and put them in the description box so y'all can know what I'm talking about. And all of this stuff is getting you desensitized to these clones and these fake humans, so that later in the future you think it's okay. And then people will also be wanting to clone their children. They're also cloning dogs right now. Folks' dogs are dying, and they're cloning their dogs so they can continue to have their dog. They're getting us desensitized, trying to get us desensitized to this stuff. So in the future, it can be a normal process to clone people, and we'll think it's okay. And the main goal is to control the whole world and control everything in the whole world. That's their main goal. But instead of looking at that, all of you want to watch Basketball Wives and Atlanta Housewives and worry about Trump being president, and worry about how much money's in your bank account, and worry about all this stuff. The only way we're going to overcome these people is if we come together as one and stand our ground without violence and just do what we want to do, because we outnumber them greatly. But now lots of people are even clones now, so I don't know. But one day we will overcome these people. So y'all gotta watch out, man. Y'all watching this video, y'all might be clones right now and don't even know it. When you get off this video, ask your mama if she got an epidural shot when you was a baby. So anyway, I'll check y'all later. Peace out.